Today, I'm gonna be creating incredible looking wallpapers using iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max's macro capabilities by using simple stuff like this. But before we begin, I'd like to ask you a question. I'm working on my iPhone 13 review and I'd like you to tell me in the comments what kind of a review you wish to see. Would you like to see something super technical, which is what we do on this channel quite a lot? Or would you like to see something more general? Or would you like to see both of them? Let me know in the comment section below and let's get to this episode. This episode is sponsored by you, so thank you. And if you're not following me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. I've been posting some photos that I shot using this camera and the results are just fantastic. I'm having a great time. Just like my wonderful friend Jonathan Morrison said, these devices are not just about numbers. It's also about fun, also about creating. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. And we're gonna start with the paper. And then we're gonna put it on the table and we're gonna see what we can create with it. So the first setup is pretty simple. I basically just twisted a paper. I also folded it into two. And as you can see, we have a light hidden back there. And I'm using this app called ProShot. It gives you option to change your white balance, your ISO, your shutter speed, and then you can record in JPEG and RAW, however you wish. You can record in ProRAW. We're gonna record in JPEG and RAW, which is enough for us. And then we can go to focus and change focus. We're gonna crop the image so it really doesn't matter. Perfect. All right, now that we have the first photo, let's go ahead and jump into Lightroom. And of course, we're gonna edit this on the phone. We don't need anything else. And start editing this photo. I like to show you what I do. I'm not gonna show every editing of everything we're gonna shoot today, but just to give you an idea and how I approach these things, I like to show you a couple of them. What I like to do first is I like to crop in. And I like to get rid of a couple of stuff. Let's see if I can add some more angles. Yeah, this looks good. I want to get this corner out of the frame. This looks good. All right, let's see. This is our frame. We can change it later to however we wish. Now let's start playing with the exposure, contrast. We probably want less contrast in this photo. We're gonna bring down highlights, not too much. Shadows, whites. You can experiment with all of these to your liking. Of course, we may have different tastes. Now, this is where things are gonna get a little interesting. We can change the white balance. See anything you like. We can change the tint. And if you don't wanna change those, we can change the vibrance and saturation. Let's see where it takes us. And then we can go into grading, and here we're gonna look at shadows. I'm not seeing anything I like. Let's bring that back. Let's look at midtones. All right, that's not bad. Let's maybe, this is good. And then highlights. I'm not seeing anything I like on highlights, so I'm gonna just snap it back. And I'll look at general. Okay, that looks fine. Before, after, before, after. We can also go and change these colors one by one. Let's say we're not liking this color. We can see which colors we need to play with to change that. This is good, maybe less. change this a little bit. I like this. All right, let's move on to effects. Texture. We don't want a lot of texture in this photo. It's gonna be wallpaper. Clarity, let's turn that down. And then dehaze. Let's turn that down as well. And then vignette, one of our favorite things. The way I approach vignette is, if you can see it, you did it too much. If you can tell there's vignette, then you've gone too far. So, okay, we're gonna turn that down a little bit. And then we're gonna go to detail, sharpening. Gonna actually turn that down. Noise reduction, we want most noise reduction, very little detail. Color noise reduction, turn that up. And detail, turn that down. Beautiful. There you go. Look at that. Now, since this is gonna be a wallpaper, we can go back to the light. Maybe turn it down a little bit so it's not screaming. Right? And then let's go ahead and save this to camera. Done. And then go to our settings. We have to do the wallpaper check, of course. Tap on wallpaper and then recents and then pick this one. Ha! Look at that. That's just beautiful. It was a piece of paper. All right. Now let's go to the next shoot. Okay, this one is very simple. We have a blue and a pink, actually a teal and a pink light. So I put it on an oil paper and I found this little gel and it has a texture on it and I really like the texture. Yeah, I like it. Okay, this one is very easy. We have a glitter paper here. So what I'm gonna do is I want a little depth here. So I'm gonna come from here. Yep, that's good. This looks good. I think we got it. All right, so for this one, I have crumbled an oil paper. Even this looks really nice. Let's see what we can get out of this. We can play around with the colors. So if we like some refraction, we can use something like this. All we have to do is find the right place for the kind of refraction we want. Let's switch this to manual focus. Ah, this is interesting. Boom, got it. This is even better. Okay, so of course we need to do a photo shoot with this. And I'm gonna place the lights like that. Ah, this is it. I like this. And boom. All right, this is for fun. I set up this book about Samsung phones. And I separated the pages equally. I love this. Yep, that's it. We got it. Let's check. That's good. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode and I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about these wallpapers. Of course, you can download these wallpapers. I'm gonna have links in the description box below and you can use them as you wish. They're yours. And until I see you the next time, take really good care of yourselves and hoşça kalın.